It says this Hangout is on the air. Good morning, everybody. This is Lunch with Len on October the 22nd, Thursday. And we have a really interesting little show for you today. And we are going to go back, for those of you who were on the MLSP Wednesday night webinar last night, and let me know in the chat if you were there. Rick, Larry, were you guys there? Of course, Chris and I were, and I know Bob wasn't. Michelle covered how to do a website conversions ad. And I'm going to guess that, what's your take, Chris? I mean, she does a phenomenal job. I'm not putting Michelle down in any way, but I'm going to guess that only the most experienced people were able to follow what she was doing and absorb it.
Absolutely, because she speaks so quickly, and it's because she knows what she's doing, I'm sure.
And there's so much to this.
And there is a lot to it. I mean, she makes it sound easy, but it is not.
So we are going to take you. This is a very, very powerful tool that she taught last night. I am absolutely going to start using it myself. And Chris and I are going to bounce back and forth here, and we're going to give you a step-by-step focus procedure on how to do this website conversion ad, including starting with installing the plugin you're going to need. So I'm going to start off by sharing my screen initially. Here goes the screen share. And I'm going to assume you can see my screen. And I'm going to put up, okay, once more, not that one, this one. Okay, so can you see the screen, Chris?
Yes.
Okay, so this is what you're going to need to be able to run this type of an ad. Of course, you're going to need a Facebook fan page. No, I wouldn't. Nothing to say about that. You're going to need a Facebook ad account. If anybody does not have a fan page or does not have an ad account or needs any help with this stuff, let me know. Then you're going to need an irresistible offer. In this case, it's going to be your blog. We are going to drive traffic to our blog, and you're going to need a WordPress plugin called AdFunk Head and Footer Code. Now, in the past, we've used a plugin called Header Footer Code, and we've had some problems with that plugin. And specifically, I think, Chris, it was causing an error with Yoast SEO. Is that correct?
That is correct. A big warning up there.
Right. So I'm actually gonna come off the screen share right now, and I'm going to stop sharing, and I'm going to turn this over to Chris. Chris has actually installed this plugin on her website. So she's going to take us through this plugin installation and show you exactly how to get it installed and exactly how to put the pixel in there. And once she's done that, she's going to turn it back to me, and I'm going to go out to Facebook, and we're going to create the pixel that we need. So those are the two sort of biggie steps we need to take here. So Chris, you got the show.
All right, hold on 1 second. I was getting my blog up. I should have done that already. Sorry.
No, it's a problem. Not a problem.
All right. Share entire screen. Share. All right. Can you see my blog post?
I don't. I don't. Is that because you didn't come in as a all I see is I don't see anything. I just see your picture.
Okay. Well, I guess because I didn't come in as a host.
Oh. Okay. Bummer. I didn't realize that. All right. Well,
let me unshare.
Okay. Get back to me.
There you go.
All right, back to me then. Okay, well, I'm going to go to screen share my screen, and maybe you can help me with this. The next thing I'm going to do then is I'm going to go to my website. There it is. You can see my screen, Chris?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm going to go. Now, you've got to log into your website as the administrator, of course. And now I'm going to go slow step by step. So here we are at plugins. We're going to go to add new plugin. and we're going to wait for the internet. Now, I have it written down here. The name of the plugin we want is this one right here, Add Funk Head and Footer Code. So I'm just going to copy that. Copy. And then I'm going to put it in Search Plugins. So is everybody with me so far? And we're going to hit Enter. And that plugin is going to pop up, and there it is. The plugin popped up, Add Funk Head and Footer Code. So there's the plugin we're looking for. And all we have to do now is go Install Now. Now, where does it show up, Chris? Since you went through the installation.
Well, you got to go ahead and activate it.
Okay, we're going to activate it. There we go.
Okay, go to your post and go into Edit.
Okay, so it's in there. So let me go to a post, any old post.
Yeah.
In fact, the one we're going to use today is on Walden Pond, so let me edit that post.
Okay, go down.
Go down.
Right there.
Beautiful. Header and footer code. That is super, super slick.
Isn't it?
That's sweet. So now, hopefully everybody's with us. We're going to go get a pixel, and then we're going to just come back and we're going to install that pixel right there in the head section for this individual blog post. So everybody with me so far?
Yes.
I'm going to close the Add Plugins page. I don't need that. And I'm going to go to Facebook. Can you see Facebook?
Yes.
Okay. Got to make sure. You know how I am. I'm driving. So we're going to go to our Ads Manager. Everybody with me? Here's the Ads Manager. We're in our personal profile right now. There's several ways to get here. For me, the easiest way is Ads Manager. Click on Ads Manager. And now, under Tools, there's a pull-down menu under Tools, and we have two things here. We have Pixels, and we have Custom Conversions. Now, it turns out either one of these work. If I click on Pixels, it's going to show me existing pixels that I've already got. It's loading it right now. And it's going to give me an option to create a custom conversion pixel. So let me create the custom conversion pixel. Now, there's one thing I need to do here. I hope I don't confuse you too much. I'm going to have to go back to my website. I'm going to go visit the site, and I'm going to have to get the URL of that blog post. So that blog post URL is this. I hope I don't confuse everybody with that step going back. So I forgot to grab the URL when I was there.
No, that makes sense. You've got to have the name of it.
We got to create the pixel first.
Right, but you have to have the name of the blog post that you want to add it to.
Right. That's right. Where we're going to do it right here. We're going to add that URL right here. Right?
Right.
Okay. And we want this to be a lead. We're going to call it a lead. So it's Len Mooney's pixel right now. It's the URL contains this, and we're going to go next. And now we'll give it a name. And I'm going to just call it, just so we can remember this today, the On Walden Pond post. Okay?
Okay.
And that's all we need to do. We're not going to assign a conversion value. We're just going to go create. It says we created the pixel, and we are done. Now,
I don't know why Facebook does that. I don't know why Facebook does that. Makes you go look for it.
Yeah, now I got to go look for it. I got to view the pixel code. So if this is the right one, and it should be.
Go down a little bit where it says see more. Because I'm not seeing on Walden Pond there.
Right. I'm not sure that's the right pixel. Here, let me go over here on Walden Pond post right there. We'll find it. We will find it. Loaded the ads manager. The source is Len Mooney's pixel. Here we go. Here we go. I got to highlight it, actions, edit, and it's gonna give me a chance to view it here. No? Sorry, folks. We had this. This is where you got to fish around a little bit sometimes. There's the
click on Len Mooney's pixel on that. Does it bring it up?
Well, when I tested this before, it brought up view pixel right here. Once I highlighted it, because the Len Mooney pixel is the broad pixel. That's the conversion for the entire website. So no. So that's not getting where we want to go to. Custom conversion pixels on Walden Pond. On Walden Pond. Action. And it should come up with view pixel. It has, and I tested this, I went through this last night, because here's another one that I was doing last night, and I was testing it. It's not coming up with the view pixel. Why isn't it coming up with the view pixel? Facebook drives me crazy sometimes.
Well, push.
There's nothing else to click.
Look at create custom pixel. What does that bring up?
Pardon me?
The create custom pixel, is that going to bring something up?
Well, yeah, that's where we created it a few minutes ago. Create custom conversions. We've already created it. It's created. We need to view it.
Yeah, we got to have it.
And I don't understand why we're not getting the view. Okay. Let's keep going, because it may pop up. There's another place that it may pop up. So let's just go ahead and create the ad. Let's keep going right now. Create the ad. We've got to view that pixel so we can copy and paste it. But let's go ahead and create the ad. So the ad we're going to create is increase conversions to our website. I'm going to click there. And again, the URL is going to be the one we're driving for right now is the On Walden Pond blog post. So there it is. That's going to tell us. It's going to load that. And there's another opportunity here to enter the pixel. And just wait for the internet, okay? And we're going to choose the conversion. On Walden Pond post, there's the pixel itself. And here it gives me an opportunity to view the pixel.
Yay.
Right there.
Yay.
Now, I don't know why we didn't get to view it in that other screen, because that other screen was letting us view it. But it doesn't matter. Here we are. We get to view the pixel, and we know we've got the right pixel at this point. We just copy, and then cleverly going back to my website, going to edit the post. I hope everybody's with me, and pasting it into the head section. And there we go. We're all done. We want to update. And we've now gotten through the 2 significant steps, getting the plugin installed and getting the Pixel installed. So let's go back. I don't want this page anymore. I don't need this page. Don't need this page. This is where we were. Okay. I think we're all done. I don't think the next takes us anywhere. Yeah, we're all done. We don't need it. We're done. Okay. So now we know where we're going to drive this ad to, and we have the custom conversion pixel installed. And now we're into the ads manager. Now, a lot of the rest of this is pretty straightforward, but some of it isn't. So let's just start down. For those of you who have done any Facebook ads at all, most of this is going to be pretty straightforward. We have custom audiences here. So I have, for example, Len's website, and I have Len's contacts. I have a customer list, and I have a lookalike audience. So I can choose one of those. I can choose to just drive traffic straight to my website audience, or I can go ahead and I can choose. In this case, I'm going to say the United States. I'm just going to muck around here a little bit. The United States. I'm going to pick an age range, 35 to 55. Actually, maybe I'll pick it up to 64. I don't know. I mean, you know, these are things that you have to decide for yourself, and they don't have any complete. They don't have any total. What I'm doing doesn't have any total bearing on what you might do. Michelle targets women frequently, so does Terry. I target both men and women. I don't see a big difference. I always go for English, and because I don't really speak any other language. Interests, we can play with behaviors, more categories. I think it's the more categories or behaviors. I want to find people that are interested in my website, and I know it's in here somewhere. We're going to bump into that because what we really want to do is target people that like my website. We'll come back and look for that in a little bit because I don't want to spend a lot of time with that. It should be in interests, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure where it's at. Categories, engaged camera, card games. What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. That looks like something I do for SFI.
Yeah. No. All right, let's leave it alone for now. For right now, we got to create our audience. Let's leave the audience part alone. We got to create our budget. That's fine. Our ad's going to be optimized. Okay, they haven't received any activity from the Pixel yet, but they will. So we want to get more clicks at the best price. That's all. That's okay. We're going to run the ad, et cetera, and we can call the ad anything we want. Call it U.S. Walden 35 to 55. Now, this, Chris, I think is where you can actually make this into a carousel ad. If you go ahead and choose multiple images, each one of the images can be a different blog post. I'm not completely sure about that. I don't want to go there right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to select an image. And I'm just going to go ahead and upload an image. Now, I've sped up a little bit. I hope I'm not going too fast for anybody. That's the image that I'm going to use. And the reason, through various testing of different ads, we have found that this image actually converts quite well. People like this image.
I like it.
Huh?
I like it.
Yeah. So here's our ad. Now we have a headline. Now I've already pre-written some stuff. So I pre-wrote a headline just so that I didn't screw around sitting here typing while you're all watching me, watching Butterfingers here. So I'm going to put a headline in, paste, and then there is there's text, and I think I may have the text in the wrong place. Let me just check. On advanced options, there's also a newsfeed text. So let me go ahead and get text here. This is the one I want. I'll let you read it in a second. Let me copy it and put it in there. I think this is,
Yeah,
paste, yeah. So, yeah, what I want to put up here is, just wanted to let you know we just published an awesome blog. I just published an awesome blog post. Okay. Feel free to share if you get value. So there's that text. Then the news feed itself has an additional text. So for the news feed text, I'm going to use this. And again, as I said, I pre-wrote this stuff. So that'll go in the news feed. Okay. And then under advanced options here, under the call to action, we want to choose a button. Learn more is a good choice. You can choose whatever you want, but there's a button that says learn more. And pretty much we have our ad now. As Michelle points out, you really don't want to run an ad like this where it's on the desktop news feed and the mobile news feed and the right column and the da-da-da-da-da. You want to remove, and I'm just going to go ahead and remove those three and just call it a desktop news feed ad right now. And you really want to split test this. You want to run the same ad on each one of these platforms so that you can find out which one's working. Yes?
Turned them all off.
Oh, well, we want to select that one.
Oh, I was looking down below the picture.
No, we didn't remove the desktop news feed. These are turned off because the news feed is on.
Sorry, that was my bad.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, these are little things that are easy to skip over. So I think we have the ad. The only thing left to do is to go back up into the audiences here. And to be honest with you, I'm not quite sure where it is, but I should have been able to select people that like my website, because that's who we really want to target this ad to. We want to get to the people. I mean, we could do not people like my website, people like my fan page. We could do the website. We certainly could do that, but then we have a pretty small audience. So let me go back to. Let me go back to the United States. Oh, come on. Yeah, there's browse interests. Sorry, folks. I went through this a couple times last night, and it was sitting right in front of my nose, and now it seems to have. I don't know what this. Okay, there it is. We're back to Facebook. That's what I wanted. People who like my page, right there. Why wasn't it there a minute ago? Why was some other bizarre thing coming up? I have no idea, but that's what we want. So people who like my page. So notice that we've dropped the potential reach, 19,000 to 49,000 people. I'm not so sure I believe that. We have an age range. We're in the United States. We could add other countries if we wanted. We have an age range that's reasonable. And we have English. Now, if we wanted to narrow this down more, we could narrow down interests. So, I mean, we could, for example, target people who like Ray Higdon. And if you want to begin to play with these different interests, you could do that. But, and I'm going to assume people that like Ray Higdon like to do Facebook advertising, so maybe that's not such a bad thing to do. But there we have the whole ad. I'm going to tell you the truth. I usually go $5 a day. Michelle recommends 10 minimum, but I'm going to do my $5 a day. Now I'm going to stop right here and ask anyone: is everybody still on the webinar? Has anybody dropped off, Chris? And are there any questions?
Anybody have a question out there? nobody's written a question.
Okay. So there you have it. We can review the order, and it's a website conversions ad, and I think everything is a hunky-dory okay. It's got the address for the website conversions, we hope, and let's go ahead and place the order.
You want me to go over to your website? Maybe that'll fire the pixel.
You could do that.
All right.
Okay. And then, of course, let me back up. Then, of course, if we wanted to, I close it. If we wanted to, we could just create a similar ad. Stay on the page. Where do I want to go to? Well, we'll let it run its course here. Once it's been approved. Oh, there it is. Create similar ad. So what I usually do, this is just me personally, is I don't go blasting off creating all the similar ads until I get this one approved, because I don't want to create 4 or 8 or 10 similar ads and have Facebook tell me they don't like the picture. So I usually wait till this one's approved, and then I'll go ahead and create similar ads. And the first thing we would do here in creating similar ads is would create one for the mobile news feed and would create one for the right-hand column if you so desire. Now, in recent past, the right-hand column has not performed as well as the desktop news feed has, and the mobile news feed has performed the best. But that's what you're looking for, is to find out which ad is performing the best, kill the ones that aren't, and go from there. So that's really it. We've gone through the whole process of setting up this ad. I'm going to close the ads manager. I'm going to close the post, and I'm going to come back to the Hainaut. And
I went over and clicked on Walden Pond. It's showing on your website 2 pixels.
Cool. There should be 2 pixels. The one pixel that should be there is the conversion pixel for the entire website, that anybody hits any page, anywhere, anytime, fires that pixel. The other one is the new pixel we just put on there today that only fires if they hit on Walden Pond.
Okay, so I got fired by going over there right then.
Good. Perfect. Okay. So there you go. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the whole process. Now, we did fumble around a little bit, as you know. Facebook, I don't know what to tell you. I go in there and do the same thing 2 times in a row and sometimes get 2 different results. So it's not clear to me exactly what Facebook does. Sometimes you have to, for me at least, sometimes I have to fish around a little bit to find out where it went to, but I know what I'm looking for. So there we did it. We installed the new plugin. We created the conversion pixel. We installed the pixel in the plugin. Then we went back and we created the ad and we submitted it to Facebook for approval. That's the whole process. And I think if this works out, we'll find out in the next few minutes. I'm not going to keep you on here, but I'll report back on Tuesday how well this worked. I think if it works out, it's going to be I think it's going to be really sweet to help drive more traffic. Michelle claims she's getting 75% more traffic than they were in the past. So, yeah.
Have you still got the other header footer?
I don't know if it's still there or not. As I told you yesterday, I did a major update to my site yesterday, and we installed a whole new theme. This is the newest. This is the absolute latest version of Optimize Press, and it also has all of the plugins updated. I've got to go back through the whole site over the next few days and make sure see what's there. So I don't know if header footer's still there or not. I mean, I could go look if you wanted to, or give me a day or 2 and I'll figure all that out. Okay. I hope you folks got value. I hope that we created a shorter little video for you that shows you exactly how to implement this ad strategy. And if any of you try it out, feedback to me and to Chris what your results are. Let us know how you're doing. Alrighty. And as a final comment before I hang up, I've been doing something that I told you that I was going to do. I've been posting my Coffee with Len videos in some of the MLM groups that are spam groups, just plain spam fest. And I'm actually starting to get a little traction. I'm getting people responding to me, asking me what I'm up to. And I got a conversation going with a guy who's looking at MLSP. So that seems to be working. I seem to be getting some traction there. So I'm going to keep right on going.
Well, they're so shocked when they see something other than join me.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah, I've been thinking about putting my latest blog post in and a few of them and giving it a try.
Yeah. All right, then. No questions. That's all we got for you today. I hope that this was valuable, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye for now.